And welcome to another round of Dead by Daylight. We're playing a killer round as a trapper today, and let's take a quick look at his loadout. We've got nurses calling to help us find survivors when they're injured and healing. We have Hex Ruin to help slow the game down. As long as that totem can stay up, we have Corrupt Intervention, which will push survivors to us, hopefully, as they'll block the generators away from us. And we have Unnerving Presence, which will give them a greater chance of having difficult skill checks when within my terror radius. We have the Iridescent Stone, which will randomly reset a bear trap every 30 seconds that's closed. A Stitch Bag, which will let us start with 2 extra bear traps and let us carry extra. And we have a Black Ward, so we don't lose either one of those, since we have very few of those in our possession at the moment. So the Trapper is somebody that I like to play. He's fun. He's one of those killers that you have to kind of get things set up and have to hopefully have the survivors not get off to too good of an early start. We're going to Yamoka, which is actually not a bad map for us to go to, as it's very difficult to see a lot of places. There should hopefully be some good places for us to lay some traps that they're not going to be able to see. In this particular game, we have a old Rift challenge up as well. We need to catch 6 people in a trial in our bear traps, and that's one of the reasons I'm playing with the Iridescent Stone, is I'm hoping to catch people even in traps that are not necessarily ones I'm particularly setting, that are just out there in the random that I might not be able to get to. One thing with the Trapper is you really want to try to set up a perimeter in a certain area that you're going to patrol. Make it your own and go from there. All right. Well, I can't pick up a trap. All right, let's see what we can do here. All right, we know. I said we have certain traps that we know are not going to be very useful to us right there. For instance, some of these areas that we know that people will be going through. So we're really just using this early game time to kind of try to pick up traps and get things set up here. Hey. Oh. I already see people wandering around. There's a generator done already. There goes a Nia. All right, we get a quick down here, which is not a terrible thing. Can we pick you up? Yeah. Go ahead and put you right over here. All right, we know we got somebody in the building. We had somebody in the building. And somebody immediately getting them off. Hey, we got somebody. Alright. And we get the Claudette right here. Obviously did not see that trap right there. Let's reset that one. That one actually turned out to be not too bad. All right, we're gonna. Hey guys. Oh, lots of people running together. We had multiple injured people headed this way. All right, David. Area to possibly loop. We know you guys are in there. All right, lots of injured people. David, we haven't gotten you on that hook yet. All right. I know you're in here. Oh, how did we miss that? Hiding in those weeds, my man. Hiding in those weeds. All right, let's drop you over here. And we have somebody messing with that generator again. On the bright side, we've not really been able to set the traps where we want them to. Not really been able to set those traps where we want them to. But, yeah, there we go. Random trap, and the good thing is that Honing Stone is resetting those for us, so it's making things a little bit easier. Really have liked to have gotten this game to revolve around our basement, but unfortunately is not the case. Alright, Claudette, we're gonna nail you. There's a generator getting done. Oh, they're dead. Claudette was around here. Oh. Oh, I hate these weeds. All right, where are you, Claudette? All right, there we go. Had to be a little patient there. We were getting a little impatient, unfortunately. Almost stepped in our own trap right there. Yeah, we're see over here, Nia. All right. Not getting the number of people we wanted to step into our traps, to step in them, but we are getting the hooks. That is the end of Claudette. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick up a couple of these traps. maybe try to set them around places. You know what? I don't like this trap. This is not where we want to be. Generators we're trying to protect are not over here. Well, these traps currently are useless. So we just stepped in that one. We're trying to collect it. Really want to get them over here. Some of these generators we're trying to protect. Say, Ruin is making life very difficult for them right now. Yep. I nail Nia there. Got a trap set over by this window. Pick up this Nia and try to get her on the hook over here. All right. I know our other compatriot is here. We stepped in our own trap. That's sloppy. Or went the Nia. She's. Well, you're not hiding very well down there, my friend. Drop that there. Ew. And Nia's hiding over here. Unfortunately, this is just going to be a very easy 4K unless you have decisive there, Nia. Unfortunately, we are not going to get our challenge done, but we are going to get a pretty easy 4K. The honing stone didn't really come into play too much right there. We got carried a little bit by the fact they couldn't find Ruin. They did get 3 generators done, but even on Yamoka, where it's easy to hide, they just were not able to hide well enough, unfortunately. And I had a lot of swings and misses, but once I got a little bit more patient and calmed down a little bit and stopped swinging as much, I was able to go ahead and hit the people I wanted to hit. And overall, a really solid game and a nice little 4K and a double pip. So we'll take that. Pretty solid game. We had somebody who was going to sabotage my hooks apparently, but never really got a chance to do that, and that's the person who sent us to Yamoka. But that map actually ended up working to my favor. They weren't really able to use the thick foliage to hide the way you would think they'd be able to hide, or the way I've had trouble finding people in the past. So that actually turned out to be a pretty quick and easy match. So we'll have to try that challenge again on another time. In the meantime, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and keep checking back with us as we have new videos that go up daily, usually multiple videos a day on the channel. And until then, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in our next Dead by Daylight.